Hi, my name is Tara.
I'm Dave.
We're the Thirsty Thrifters.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It went ding.
It went ding. We make videos about stuff like reselling
Selling things.
and Poshmark mostly. And we always have wine when we do our videos.
Oh, yeah.
And Dave tells you what it is.
Tonight we're having a Sauvignon Blanc from Forest Edge Winery. It's one of the ones we went to on our little camping trip.
Shepherdsville, Kentucky, wherever that is. It's near Louisville, it must be.
I think was that the place that had the... No, couldn't have been.
We don't know.
Can't remember.
There was a lot of wineries that day.
It's good wine.
We are going to do our first what sold video in like 3 months. So it is going to be... Yes.
That's what we're even doing?
I showed you the pictures of sold items.
I didn't know what we were doing.
He pays attention. We haven't done a video like this in about 3 months, so we're going to do every single item. Just kidding.
What have we been doing?
We're not doing every single item that's sold. I've picked 10 from each month to talk about. They have something I want to talk about. A lot of them were quick sales. A lot of them were really good sales. Some of them are things I can't believe sold, or I can't believe sold that fast. But we're just going to do 10 from the summer months, the summer of Corona. We need to coin a phrase, the summer of Corona or something.
The worst summer ever.
I always consider summer June, July, August because my parents were teachers and we always had those 3 months off pretty much. So this is June, July, and August, 10 from each. We're going to split the screen and show you the browser so you can see details about these items.
Infinite loop.
Okay, this is the first one. Dave gets to read titles.
Oh, that's my job.
It is.
Arc'teryx blue quarter zip pullover stretch top.
Arc'teryx is a great brand, actually, and
Extremely weird spelling.
it is a weird spelling. I don't know the origins of the company name, but I have sold every single Arc'teryx thing I've purchased, except I have one that's for sale right now, and it has like 40 likes, and it's just a pair of like long underwear, basically. And it still has 40 likes. And so I highly recommend picking up this brand to sell. And here's the tag here if you're interested. I don't think this is even a newer item. But this sold in 1 day. So quick sale and very consistent seller. Let's go on to the next one. Or just look at that. That is the Arc'teryx
That's cool.
little logo. So if you see that on clothing, you wanna take a closer look at that item. This item was sent to me from Angie for free.
Coach signature stripe duffel crossbody bag. Oh, it's this Poshmark, so it's going to be the most words possible.
No, eBay's more words.
Even more. Okay.
Yeah. Angie from the channel Dizzy Angie sent me extra stuff. I don't even remember why she sent me extra. Like, I think I traded her for something or bought something, and she sent me a bunch of extra things, like
Hopefully.
20 or 25 extra things. And this was one of them. And it sold in 1 day for $30. So I have actually not been a fan of buying Coach to sell or use or wear or anything. I'm just not a fan of Coach. But this, I'm starting to change my mind that if I see them at the bins, I'll buy them. Because that's a pretty good dollar amount for an older bag. It's really old. I'm not really old. It's older.
On New Girl was a great character.
Okay, that's nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but it's Coach.
But again, 1 day it took to sell that.
But again, New Girl. Okay.
Scroll down.
Crocs. Oh, yeah, these were those weird Crocs that were like actually shoes. Isabella Jelly Flat gold bronze shoes.
All Crocs are actually shoes.
Yeah, but these were like the jelly. They weren't made out of the foam completely.
If you can get a good deal on Crocs, such as at the bins or a yard sale, something, they will sell consistently. Now, the amount you're going to get for just the flat kind of Crocs is going to be $20 to $25 usually. But they will sell. I bought, I think, 3 or 4 pairs that day at the outlet, the bins, and they all sold really fast.
I think
this
I was
one was
there
first.
that day, I was
you helped
in
me
the
find
shoes
them.
pretty much all day.
You helped me find them. These sold in one day for $20.
I get lost in the shoes.
Don't
sometimes.
sleep on Crocs.
Don't sleep on them. That'd be very
Crocodiles
uncomfortable
or the shoes, either one.
and dangerous.
Let's go on.
I do not recommend sleeping with.
These are
Crocs.
all from June, by the way. That one was June 12th. This sold June 13th.
Got the Miracle Suit, tropical floral print wrap swimsuit. Is it a miracle suit? Like, does it blow up if you start to drown? Like,
That's
it
a life-saving suit.
saves your life.
Miracle Suit
Like a
is the
miracle?
name of the brand.
It just does something for your body, right?
Yes, here's
Probably
the
lifts
tag.
things up that.
It sucks you in and lifts you
Yeah.
up. Miracle Suit is my favorite brand of bathing suit to sell. They always sell and usually pretty quickly. I've not had one ever not sell. Sorry. So this one sold in 4 days for $28. I think I paid $2 for it at my Goodwill.
Nice.
Another great brand I would recommend.
I like the print.
It was pretty. This one was why in the world did this sell in June? Okay? This is my daughter modeling this for me. This was an alpaca fringed poncho.
I can read the title like that's
sorry.
That's my
I was
job,
just describing
you know?
it. I wasn't even looking at the...
Like, what are you trying to do here?
Go ahead and read the
Let
title.
a man do his job. Been quarantined long enough. Let me do my job.
I'm not quarantined anymore.
Alpaca wool striped hooded poncho with fringe.
I think we got this at the bins. So
It looks like a rug.
it was very wide. It was like
Which
a
is cool.
square.
If you're into
poncho-looking
wearing
thing.
rugs.
So I had this listed actually for 3 months, and it sold in the middle of June for $24. I am not a big proponent if you're a part-time reseller of listing things out of season, just because it will take longer to sell or will sell for less in general. This one was just kind of a lucky one that sold in June. Let's go on. This sold in the middle of June, June 16th. Go ahead and read what it is.
Obey. Urban Renewal Graphic
Tri-blend.
Tri-blend t-shirt. T-shirt.
So Obey, I'm coming to learn, is a pretty quick, consistent seller, just not for high dollars. I think maybe Obey is sold at the Buckle or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But this one was from the bins. I just like the design on the front. And it sold in 11 days for $12. And I just sold an Obey sweatshirt that had lots of wear on it, which I had pictures of and mentioned. It sold in like 2 days on Poshmark. I've sold every Obey item I've listed.
Obey.
I will.
Thank you.
Let's go on.
Aloe yoga airbrush leggings, workout lavender purple.
I get all the words in there. Aloe. This is the first time I've had aloe leggings. Or is it ALO? I don't know. The first time I've had aloe leggings to sell. And these are not the famous ones that go over your heels and stuff. These are just regular leggings. They sold in 8 days.
Heels and stuff. What's the
They're
stuff?
called goddess. Like the heels, your heels and the bottoms of your feet, or you can bunch them up like leg warmers.
Oh.
I sold those. They're called goddess leggings. These are not goddess leggings. They're just regular, but they're very high quality. $40, which is, along the lines of what some basic Lululemon sells for. So, and they're extra small. I mean, these were not a good size either. And they sold in 8 days for $40.
Goddess.
Definitely recommend the aloe leggings. Next, Dave.
Next. Harvey's original black seatbelt. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's a purse handbag. Jeez.
I had heard of this brand, and I saw it in my local Goodwill, and it was like $3 or $4. Sometimes their bags are $2.99, and sometimes they're $4.49. I don't know how they decide.
$40, that's good.
And I knew I'd heard of it, and I thought, this can't be the right thing. This can't be the brand that sells for this much, because It is ugly. And it's made of seat belts. It's like a very redneck kind of
No, that's pretty
thing.
cool.
But it sold, it did take 24 days to sell, but it sold for the full asking price of $40. So if you see the Harvey bags and you're second guessing if they're the right thing, it's the right thing.
It'll sell even if it's made out of seat belts.
It better be made out of seat belts. That's what they're famous for. Here we go again.
Winnie the Pooh vintage acrylic sweater, black red.
This is another thing that
And it says Pooh Pooh.
What?
It says Pooh twice.
Oh, on the sweater, yes.
Pooh Pooh.
This was something that I also don't understand why it was purchased in the middle of summer during a pandemic. So this sold June 24th. This was the full asking price, and I had it listed for 4 months. And so I was like ecstatic when it sold. I had purchased like 3 or 4 acrylic Disney sweaters on the same day, and this was the last one I had. The others went real fast. All right, last one from June. So funny.
June. Lucky Brand black pebbled leather crossbody bag. Did I find that? I always find the
You might have, or this could
leather
have been.
handbags.
There's a small little thrift store in our town that doesn't know what they get in bags, and they price Lucky Brand and Fossil at like $4. So
Those are always sellers.
that's
Fossil
what I
and
was
Lucky.
exactly why I put this on here. Those 2 bags are the most consistent sellers for me for what we can find. We don't find anything designer around here, but we can find Lucky Brand and we can find Fossil.
And it seems like the leather.
Yes. Well, I sold some canvas ones too.
The canvas ones sell too.
The leather bags in these 2 brands are pretty consistent. So this was full price or close to it and took only 20 days. So less than 3 weeks to sell that. Let's go to July.
Oh, my birthday.
This wasn't on your birthday. So I put these on here. You can read the title.
Do you want me to read the title?
Go ahead.
Lululemon Wonder under tights, pants, leggings, black.
Who is the actor that you're reading this like?
I sound a little. My reading voice is Steve Buscemi.
No, that's not how I'm thinking of. It's Chris. There's a skit on it on SNL. I'll figure it out. You may have to insert that name here if I can't remember it. Okay, I put these on here because these sold in 2 days. They're an older style. They're a smaller size, but still Lululemon pants that are not wide leg capris are still consistent sellers for me. It's the tank tops are tough. The wide leg capris are tough, but everything else still sells pretty quickly and for a good amount. That's why I put those on there. 2 days.
Next one.
Next.
Victoria's Secret rose print silk pajama set. See, now that made actual sense when I said it.
Well, sometimes the things that make sense, there's still extra characters and I want to fill it in.
I know.
For the Google.
I know.
So they were given to me by my mother and they sold in two days. Not huge dollar amount, you see, but if you can find pajama sets at the bins or cheaply, they will sell. I've sold so many pajama sets, long ones, short ones, flannel ones. The matching sets are very consistent sellers. Go on.
Next.
It's the More Cowbell. The guy that was in the More Cowbell skit. Who is that?
I think it's Steve Buscemi.
It's not Steve Buscemi.
Oh no, it's
Everybody watching this is yelling his name right now.
All right. Spanx Simplicity Nude.
Slimplicity.
Slimplicity. Oh my gosh. Slimplicity. Nude. I know that one. Campy. Cammy. I quit.
Cami Shaper Tank.
You just.
Sorry. I'm trying to see. Maybe I Googled the style number, but that is the like catchy name, Slimplicity, because it slims you. Okay.
Slimplicity.
Spanx, Shapers, Spanx.
Why is
bras,
that so hard for me to
Spanx.
say?
Spanx everything is very consistent sellers. These type of shapers, you need to watch your cost of goods because they will sell $20, $25, something like that. But they're very consistent sellers. This sold in 1 day. That's why I put that in there. He's trying to look up. Is it Chris? Why do I keep thinking his name is Chris? I'll read, okay, and I'll talk.
Yeah, I can't even talk right now.
Democracy Absolution, which I spelled wrong with an M. Bootcut flare jeans. If you've watched some of my What Sold videos before, I talk about the Democracy Absolution skinny jeans as one of my favorite things to buy because they will sell in 1 or 2 days consistently. Who is it?
Christopher Walken.
Oh my gosh, it was Chris.
That is
Chris.
more of an like my internal reading voice sounds
Christopher Walken.
like Christopher Walken for some reason.
Okay, so let me go back to the jeans. The skinny jeans are very fast, very consistent sellers.
What
so I
is
saw
that word?
these. Yeah, I said I spelled it wrong. You missed that.
Solutium?
It's supposed to be solution.
Solution.
I found these, I think at my Goodwill for half off, and so I thought I'd give them a shot. So that cost me $3.50. So I figured out these are much more difficult to sell because this was a good size 12. It was slightly distressed. It was darker. The only thing that was different was it was boot cut. So it took 30 days to sell and sold for a little less than normal. So this is a good brand of jeans, just the skinny jeans are going to be way faster. Moral of the story.
Skinny people are faster.
It's not for skinny people, it's the style.
Smart wool socks, bundle, lot, 14 pairs, knee ankle.
There were some knee socks and some ankle socks. So we had these in a haul. I found all of these smart wool pairs of socks at the bins. And I thought, these got to be worth something. Somebody paid $75 for used smart wool socks. So I have looked a lot for socks now. Like if I see rolled up socks in the bins, I will look at them because smart wool will sell. And then there's also some that my kids will like. Like my son really likes Adidas socks that I'm finding in the bins now. That's all he'll wear. He won't wear his cheap Hanes socks anymore. But that's a really good way to get them for not much. And it only took 5 days to sell these.
Winter right to thinner athletic socks? What's that mean?
That means it's a typo and it should say weight.
Winter weight.
I do all my listing on my phone, and there are some things that are autocorrect and some things I just don't catch.
Winter right. All right, here we go.
Let's go
Off the socks.
And wool socks sold in the middle of July for $75.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Lily Pulitzer, Ulsa Top, Sea Blue, Summer, Haze, Silk.
So this was from a local consignment shop, and I had seen these before the pandemic. They were in a haul. I had seen them for $35. She had like 3 or 4 in the same size, same style. And so then after the pandemic, I went and they were marked down, full clearance, $2 each.
I remember when you got those.
I have one left for sale. Wait, yeah, I think I have one left for sale. The other 2 sold pretty quickly. This one sold in 1 day for $42.
Ooh.
So certain Lily Pulitzer styles are not. Let me show the tag, or you can do it.
Show.
Certain older styles will probably take longer. You're going to hold on to them longer, but these Elsa tops seem to be pretty popular, and that's a newer label. It's not, in the last year, but that's a newer label. Do I have the inside tag? The inside tag usually says the year, but I don't. I think this one had it cut out. But definitely Lily Pulitzer Elsa tops, silk tops are a good buy.
Next.
Athleta,
white Lagoon linen pant, wide leg beach.
Here's more one.
Wide leg beach is a place I like to go. I'm welcome there.
Athleta is a brand you've got to learn what works and what doesn't. So you need to concentrate on the newer styles, and the date is on the tags, the inside tags. Pants are going to be really good sellers. Usually fast, usually for a good dollar amount, $25 to to 40. It's the tank tops that you're going to have trouble with and the older hoodies and things. But this was a fairly newer pair of linen pants, and they sold, I lost my place, in 3 days for $27.
Linen usually sells, doesn't it?
Oh, depends on the brand and the time of year, not in December. But yeah, Athleta's a brand, you just got to learn what's good and what isn't. Some things are really fast sellers, some are not.
Calia, black anywhere woven zip capri pants. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Carrie
yeah.
Underwear's clothes.
Her name's Underwood, not Underwear.
Carrie Underwear, my bad. Carrie Underwood.
Do you carry underwear? This is yet another brand that is, you got to learn what sells. And this one's actually a little more consistent than Athleta. They have less items, and most of it's newer. Like Athleta's been around longer, I think. Or is it Calia? I want to know how it's pronounced. But these sold in 4 days.
Jeez.
4 days for $25. So the pants actually have done very well, just like Athleta pants. And the tank tops are going to be harder to sell. Here's another one I really liked.
Vintage nylon. What?
Is it Pain Noir?
It's Pinot Noir.
No, it's
slip chemise set black nude.
I invented this title just so Dave would have trouble.
Why? My gosh.
I got this at the little local thrift store I was talking about, and it was just really pretty. This is all sheer. This part is totally sheer, and then this part covers the
nipple.
Right, and the back had a keyhole piece. Now it had some issues, like you can see here. There were little holes, which I disclosed, obviously. But these vintage nightgowns sell pretty consistently for me. It's like a set. It's like, can you imagine like a 50s movie set? This is what the main character would be wearing to go to bed or something. Do people really sleep in this stuff or just wear it in the evening and then... I don't know. I couldn't sleep in this. I'd be swimming and kicking yeah, there's too many pieces of fabric.
Swimming and a kicking.
$25. And it was a lower offer than, I think I had it listed for $40, but it was the same day I listed it that I got this offer. And yeah, quick offer, quick $25. I'll take it. Oh. Okay, last one of July.
Lululemon Pace Breaker shorts, 7-inch gray coal.
Men's Lululemon sells very fast. Like every men's Lululemon thing I've ever listed has sold in 1 or 2 days at the most. This sold in less than 1 day. Anytime you see men's Lululemon, and see if you can find the logo. If you don't know, men's Lululemon goes in small, medium, large. I don't know if they do extra large. That square with the little Lululemon inside it always is men's. They've had some others. They will have that Lululemon logo that looks kind of, it's not smooth on the edges. It's got edges. You would know it if you saw it. But
not if it's smooth on the edges.
If you find the size dot and it's small, medium, large, it is men's. They do not size women's things like that ever. All right, we're going to August. Why am I saying basics? That's why. Okay.
Title IX tankini top shorts skirted bottom set.
Yep. If they search, they're going to find this. Title IX is a good athletic brand. Title IX swimwear, when I was looking up comps, turned out to be very good. So this was listed for $50. They offered me $40, and it sold in 6 days. $40 for just 3 little pieces of fabric. Dave's emptying the wine. We could go on to the next one. Remember, Title IX. Title IX is very consistent.
Moving on.
Oh, can you say this one?
Residual Fiona. cotton beaded batik print shirt. Skirt. Dang it.
I say
almost got through that.
Desigual because it's like a
Desigual.
Spanish, I don't know if it's Spanish or Southern American brand. This is talking about consistency. This brand has sold 100%. 100% of the items I've purchased in this brand have sold. There
It's
are brands where you'll try to sell them forever.
You say Pico de Giglia or Pico de Gallo.
I never say Pico
I
de
say
Giglia.
Pico de Giglia.
Nobody says that.
Okay.
So this wasn't a huge dollar amount, but it is very consistent. And dresses will sell for more. I just sold a pair of leggings like yesterday, and they will sell every time. It's not always extremely fast, but it's very consistent. So this took 17 days to sell. More consistent things next.
American Eagle vintage high-rise two-tone jeans. See how easy that was?
I don't create the brand names.
Thanks.
The American Eagle jeans are the most consistent selling jeans that I have tried to sell. So they have to be newer styles, and on the tags they will tell you the year they were made. I don't remember what year this was, but it was pretty new. These sold in 5 days for full asking price, no offer. I had 3 or 4 that month sold, for full offer or very close. So the newer styles are going to be really fast sellers. I mean, I've sold like rag and bone jeans cheaper than this that I had sitting in my closet for 4 or 5 months, and this sells in 5 days. So American Eagle, take a second look at them, see what the style's like, see how new they are. Everybody knows American Eagle. It's like a brand awareness thing.
It's a comfort brand.
No, it's not.
Dr. Martens Delaney pink glitter girl boots, size 2. Did you sell your boots?
These are size 2.
Oh, yeah, you
and
wear
they
size.
say girl.
Oh, okay.
Mine are sequined.
You wear bigger ones. Wait, I thought you had some silver, like, glittery ones.
No, I do not.
Oh, yeah, yours are just sequins. Sorry.
This is the only time we've ever found Doc Martens at a thrift store. And I bought them. They were $2 or $3 at the Goodwill, and they sold in 3 days. And they were not in the best shape. Look at the toes. All the glitter was worn off the toes. But I said, they're Doc Martens. I'm going to try them. And sure enough, $20 in 3 days. So Doc Martens, I'm pretty sure are a sure bet. This is my one example, but
if you found some glitter that was similar, you could probably fix them, right?
you could do whatever you want. But if somebody's wearing them around, people don't look at them and be like, well, those look dumb. They look just like they're kind of worn in.
I'm sure some people do look at those and say,
okay, mine would be worse. My glitter boots, people will be like, those are dumb. Okay, next one. We're nearing the end.
J. Crew, limited edition. Tippy? Is it Tippy?
You would be horrible at poker because every time you're not sure,
Sweater?
your voice goes up.
Diver print.
This was a fluke kind of. So at our local Goodwills, if you spend $20,
Is it Tippy?
yeah. What else? How else would you say it? To pie? To pie or not to pie?
Pico de Gallo.
At our local Goodwills, if you spend $20, you get 10% off. So if I'm really close, if I'm like in the $18 range, I definitely need to find something else because it would basically be free if it's, a couple dollars worth. So I needed one more thing, and I saw this, and it's J. Crew. It was a newer tag, not the newest one. The newest one is in cursive, but it's newer. Does it have the year? The year's on the tag underneath. So I thought, that's kind of a cool print. And it was in really good shape. Well, I got home and found out it's a very sought after sweater, and it's a size large. So I priced it high at $50, and I sold it, how many days here? 0 days? Yeah, 0 days. It was sold the same day I listed it for $40.
Wow.
J. Crew stuff, it's good. It's a good idea if you cannot return things to look them up in the store because there will be some things that you can see in the past was sold for $10 and then you can look up things that have sold for $40 or $50. So there's a huge variety of J. Crew at this point. They've been around so long. So you need to look up your comps. No. Wool sweater sold in August, the same day I listed it.
0 days. Next.
All right. Next.
Sperry, topsider, saltwater duck boots, brown tan.
I had heard about Sperry duck boots. Hadn't ever seen them or hadn't paid attention to them, I guess, until this year. I think I just started hearing about them before the pandemic. So we found some at the bins. I'm pretty sure these were at the bins. And they sold in 8 days in the middle of August for $40. I've since sold the other pair I found.
I feel like I found these.
You might have. I had
because the tassels.
I had a tan canvas pair that had water damage, and they just sold last week. I have one pair left that's pretty cool. It's green and quilted.
Yeah, I remember these.
But I'm thinking these are something to watch out for if you can get them for a good price. Sperry duck boots. Like Sperry regular shoes, I don't buy at all. But duck boots seem like they're good.
Next. I like ducks and I like boots, so... Oh my, what are these? Spanx, moto leggings, faux leather.
Faux leather.
I've been watching too much.
He's trying to speak in the Welsh accent at this point.
No, I'm not. I've been saying smiffy too much. Leather, very black. Very black.
Very black is the name of the color.
That's why I said, oh, wow, because it's so black.
That's not why you said, oh, wow. Just quit it. I was very excited to find these. These were at the Muncie Goodwill, so I spent $4 on them. They sold in 8 days for $60. So the faux leather leggings from Spanx are going to be the highest dollar you're going to get. I had another pair I bought the same day that were just normal Spanx leggings, and they sold for in the $30 to $40 range, so still very good, but they're not as high dollar as the faux leather. But if you see those, definitely buy them.
Which cover page do you want? This?
Page or picture?
Picture, yeah. Cover picture. Or this.
It's why I use stock photos, because that shows how they look on your body. I can't show how they look on your body, because not everything is my size. First time finding this brand.
Outdoor Voices. 7/8 warm-up leggings, charcoal gray.
I never found Outdoor Voices. It was at my town's Goodwill, which baffled me. Nobody here knows these brands. They sold in 5 days for $31. So if you have a lot of experience with this brand, let me know how consistent it is, because this is my one and only example, and it did well. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't know. But they were size small. It's not even a good selling size.
I remember asking our kids to use Indoor Voices.
No, you can use Outdoor Voices with these. I bet that's where they came up with the brand name, Dave.
All right. Hulk.
That's not the title of
New tags, Under Armour, Marvel, Avengers, Thor, Hulk shirt.
I am putting this here to ask the question of, is this something I should watch for? So I know Under Armour, but I don't know why this sold in less than a day, like in an hour. It was an offer to likers. The first liker, I sent him a offer. He bought it right away. It cost me 50 cents at a yard sale this summer. Is there a certain niche for this? Is it this movie? Is it, I don't know. If you know, let me know. It was a good sale.
Let me know.
We have one more good sale, and this sold the same day I listed it. And I don't know if it's the brand or the style.
Why does it do that? Vintage, Gary, gold cream, tapestry purse, clutch.
That's
Tapestry.
This was at my mom's, and she was cleaning out her house, and she had things in the rummage sale pile.
Is it made
and
of upholstery?
Tapestry. Not the same. Upholstery goes on furniture.
Oh. Looks like upholstery.
So I took some things to sell on Poshmark for her that I thought could do well, and this was one of them. And the same day I listed it, somebody bought it. So I know it's a vintage bag, but I didn't know it was that desirable that it sold immediately.
Is it Gary? Is that really?
I don't know. I'd say Gary.
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 That's what I'm going to start calling my buddy Gary.
So that's the last one we have. So that is
We're back.
my I don't know, favorite or noteworthy sales of the summer. We sold quite a bit more than that. We didn't do much else.
Tonight.
I know you did. Tonight? You want to read our total sales for those 3 months?
Wow, that's not too bad for a pandemic. For those 3 months, we made $5,659.
In sales before fees, and then after fees,
$4,265.97.
so that's after the 20% fee and any shipping discounts I gave. So in comparison, last year, this year was 5,600, and in 2019 it was 4,600.
So we've gone up 1,000 in that time period.
We did 1,000 more in sales in 2020, which is turning out to be the worst year in the world, versus 2019. So I don't know if we're just getting better.
Here comes flu season and seasonal depression on top of it all, folks.
I don't know if we're getting better at what we do, better at sourcing, or if people are shopping online more. We didn't really have more items, so we did have in March and April is when we had the most items listed on Poshmark than ever, because that was the only money we were making. And so we had like 500 or something items, I think. And so in June, July, and August, it was back to our normal, which is, 350 or so. So it wasn't that we had more listings than last year. I just think we're better. I think I know better what sells.
I definitely know a lot more than I did last year. If you've been watching our videos from the beginning, when we started, I knew nothing.
I know.
I still don't know a lot, but at least I can sit here and have a conversation about Lucky brand purses and Fossil purses, because I know they sell.
He finds a lot of things at the bins for me. You can be my shoe matcher guy, my shoe finder.
That's the game.
I hate the shoe area because it's like, what is it? It's like playing memory. One match is over here and one match is way over here, and you saw it 5 minutes ago.
Oh, then I got to go back and get it.
You got to go back.
And I find it.
And you hope somebody else didn't take it already.
Then you wrestle them for it.
It's like a huge game of memory.
With wrestling.
And then the tricky part is somebody took out half the pieces. So sometimes the match doesn't even exist in the whole game.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or
somebody's got hoarding it in a
cart.
In a cart somewhere.
But if you wait till the end of the day, those people dump their stuff out and you can make some matches. Yeah. But we don't usually do that. Anyway. Was that fun?
Oh, that was so fun.
We need to be more consistent about what sold videos. Let us know if you like watching what sold videos or not.
If not,
I don't know.
We don't have to do it.
I don't know if it is helpful information. I know it is, to see what actually sells and not just what people are buying thinking it will sell. But I don't know if people like watching them.
I mean, we can drink wine without making videos.
We can. We have proven this.
Quarantine life. Cheers.
But thanks for watching. Comment anything you want. Yeah, anything you want.
Like, subscribe.
And, you can do that stuff too.
If you want.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.